Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and today I want to tell you about how I saved $20,000. That's a lot of money. So I'm going to go through some tips and tricks that I have been implementing to save a whole bunch of money, preferably for a house deposit, but who knows. So I do want to start by preferencing the fact that I am fortunate enough to still live at home, so my expenses in that area is a lot less than if I was renting my own place. I do still pay my parents a little bit of rent to help out, but it's not as much as if I had my own place. So I do want to put that out there because obviously it's easier for me to save money than if I was living or renting my own place. So I'm saving on food and bills and all that sort of stuff. But all the other tips hopefully can help you save some mad cash too, so we can all be buying houses. Okay, so the first one, we're starting small and we're getting bigger, but a lot of people probably aren't going to like this, but that is, I don't buy coffee or tea or just drinks out ever. I don't like coffee or tea to start with, so that's really convenient, but I know people that will always buy a coffee when they go out, and that's like $5 just down the drain. If you've got to have coffee, at least make it at home and save that money. But I don't buy coffee, tea, or even drinks when I go out. If I go out to restaurants and stuff like that, I literally just bring a bottle of water with me because it's a lot less expensive, so I just don't buy drinks. I also barely ever eat out. Like, I could count on my hands how many times I've gone out to eat this entire year. I mean, obviously lockdown hasn't helped, but I don't go out to eat often and I don't buy my lunch out. Like, if I'm going to uni, I will pack a sandwich rather than buying something. I mean, yes, buying something is going to be more delicious, but packing a sandwich is more convenient and a lot more affordable. I also don't Uber Eats or use an Uber. Now, there's kind of a reason behind this, because I live up in the country and I physically can't get an Uber or Uber Eats even if I tried. Like, they just don't deliver here. I'm too far out, and if I did live somewhere closer, I mean, maybe I'd be more tempted to use it, but I mean, I'd probably just delete the app. So I don't Uber and I don't Uber Eats. But because I live out more countryside, I do spend more on petrol because it takes me about 45 minutes just to drive to uni and then 45 minutes home. So I have to fill up on petrol at least once a week. So I'm not spending on Uber, but I'm spending more on petrol. So another thing is that I have 3 accounts in one. So I have my main bank account, and in that I have my main account, which all my childcare earning, all my money and stuff goes into that one, and all my bills come out of that one. And then I have a second account which is all my internet stuff and my YouTube money, so all my AdSense money goes into that. If I ever get a sponsorship, it'll go into that. My Skillshare money goes into that. So everything that I earn kind of in my own business or online goes into a separate account, and I just don't touch it purely because I enjoy watching it grow. That's just really motivating. But yeah, all the money comes out of my main account, not my YouTube account. And then I have a third account, which was my travel account, which I mean isn't really useful at the moment in 2020 because my priorities have changed. I'm not saving to travel anymore because we physically can't. But I have 3 accounts in one, and all my spending only comes out of one, so these 2 don't get touched. And just accumulate cash, baby. Okay, so another thing is a 1-day purchase rule. I have heard a 30-day purchase rule as well, and that is if you want to buy something, don't just, impulse. Don't just impulse buy it straight away, which, let me tell you, I am guilty of doing that in the past. So you're scrolling, you see an ad, you go, oh, I want to buy that bullet journal, and you click through and you buy it straight away, and then when it gets here, you're like, I really didn't need that bullet journal. So open it up, have a look at it, but don't buy it then and there. Come back in a couple days, and if you still really want to get it, then hell yeah, get it. But if that fleeting moment of impulse has gone, you might not want it anymore, and then you've saved that money. And I believe if you want to make a really big purchase, like a laptop or a camera or a car, you should sit on that thought for 30 days, I believe. But I mean, I haven't been making any big purchases lately, except my house that I want to buy, but I haven't found that yet. I also have the Pocketbook app. Let me show you. So this is an app that keeps all your accounts and money in order. So it tells you exactly how much money you have in your bank account. So this is over the 3 accounts in one, how much it is in total. And then it also tracks how much money has come in your account and how much money has come out of your account every month. So it's really confronting when you look at it and see that you've been spending more than what you've been earning. So I just find this app really interesting to just look straight in it and see exactly how much money is in your bank account. So it can be confronting, but it's very good. I literally look at it every day. This is an interesting one, but I go on realestate.com literally every single day and I just scroll, and it keeps me so inspired and motivated because I'm like, I adore this townhouse, but it's $450,000, and if I want to buy this townhouse, I probably shouldn't buy this stupid little thing over here that I want to buy. So I don't know, just going through the real estate website keeps me so inspired and motivated to save so that I can buy this beautiful townhouse that I absolutely cannot afford. So another one I'm sure a lot of us have picked up on over quarantine and lockdown and all that is free home workouts, like youtube.com, baby. There is just endless amounts of follow-along workouts, from HIIT to cardio to strength to abs to legs to whatever you want to work out. There is a YouTube video for it, and it is completely free. Like, I did a week free trial of F45 and don't get me wrong, I loved it. But it's like $60 a week. That's a lot of money. When you can work out for free at home, you can go for a 20-minute run and burn like 150, 200 calories. But then again, at the same time, I totally understand gyms and I loved boot camp. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with investing your money in your health and your fitness, but home workouts do work as well, and that is a really easy way to save some money. Another thing is take the extra shift. If you get offered a Thursday shift on your day off, just take it. That's like $100-something extra you wouldn't have had. That the way I think of it is, if I didn't take the shift, I'd probably just be sitting at home watching true crime videos on YouTube. Oh, so unless you physically have something you need to be doing, like you need to be doing your schoolwork or your uni work, or I have a day planned where I'm going to be doing all this content for YouTube, then okay, that takes priority. But if you've got nothing planned and you're just going to be watching true crime videos, take the extra shift, make $100. Those videos will still be there when you get back from work. So another thing is, I don't have a credit card, which I'm pretty sure this is a huge thing in America. Like, you need a credit card and you need to build your credit score. That's not really a thing here in Australia. Like, a high-paying job is much more credible than a credit card score. Like, you could go your whole life without a credit card and you wouldn't be affected. I also don't have Afterpay because I kind of just have the thought process that if I can't afford it, then I shouldn't buy it. So if I can't afford it in one payment and I have to spread it out over 4, I shouldn't buy it. So I'm never going to download Afterpay, and at this stage I'm never going to get a credit card. I mean, maybe that'll change when I'm older and have a family, but right now I'm pretty content with just my savings. So another thing that saves me a lot of money as a young adult is I barely drink. Like, I could count on one hand how many times I drink alcohol a year. I'd probably purchase a bottle of vodka maybe once a year. I mean, alcohol is expensive. Going out to town and partying and buying drinks is so expensive, and I just don't really do it. I mean, alcohol just makes me need to pee a lot. But I mean, I do drink sometimes with friends. There's always reasons, but I'm not doing that every weekend. Although I feel like I contradict myself because I don't buy alcohol, but I will buy kombucha, and kombucha is kind of expensive. But yeah, I'm not drinking every weekend and spending all my money on alcohol because that's just a waste. The thing is, now my mindset is so focused on savings and money and all that sort of stuff. I see something and it's like, oh, that's $100, and then you're like, oh, I could buy that, or that could be like half of my mortgage repayment for the week. My mindset has just changed so much in the past few months that I see things and I'm like, why would I buy that when it could be paying off my mortgage, which I don't have yet, but I will have. Another thing is just make a vision board. Remember what you're saving for. When I open up my laptop, I have a little homemade vision board and it's got an affirmation, which is like money flows easily to me. It's got a picture of a loft apartment because that's something I really want to get. So my money is going to go towards a house or something like that. If you're saving for travel, make your background the destination you want to go to. If you're saving for a computer, print off a picture of the computer you want to get and put it on your door so you see it every day, so you're motivated to save towards that thing and not spend it on useless junk. We've all been there. So my travel, that's not the word, my mindset and things I'm saving for has changed drastically since COVID. So I have a big money box in my room that says travel fund, and I'd put all my spare change, and I work a few jobs that pay in cash. I'd put all that in that money box. And since we can't travel, I guess it's kind of a blessing in disguise because it's forced me to save towards something else, and I've decided I want to save towards a house deposit. So all that money that would have been going towards traveling, which I mean is still an incredible thing, one day I will travel, but it is now going towards a house deposit. So $2,000 to go to America, now it's going towards a house, baby. This next one might be a little bit conflicting because I'm spending money on learning how to save money. I bought a bunch of books on like saving money and all that sort of stuff. I bought You Are a Badass at Making Money and Smashed Avocado, which is a book all about like getting into the property market. And I mean, it cost me money to buy those, but I just found them so inspiring and I can't stop reading them. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna make me all this money. But yeah, that one's a bit conflicting because you're spending money to make money, but I'm spending money to be inspired to make money. It was totally worth it. They're really good books as well. Next is save all your notes and coins. So like I said earlier, I work a whole bunch of jobs, but 2 of those jobs pay me in cash. And I just take that money straight when I get it, straight when I get paid, and I put it in my money box, whether it's coins, whether it's notes, whatever it is. And when I have a couple hundred or it's starting to accumulate, I just bank it. So the other day I banked $800, which was really cool. And all that money was just sitting in my money box in my room because I was saving every bit of cash that I got paid from those jobs. And now I have $800 extra in my bank account. So another thing is investing with Raiz. So I use Raiz. I have a link down below actually, which if you click it, you get $5 invested into your account to like set you up, which is really cool. And I just, again, check that app literally every day and then round up what I spend into an investing account and all that sort of stuff. So let me show you something. Okay, so at the age of 34 in 10 years time, if I put in $100 monthly, my projected value would be $17,565 with $5,401 just in like market value, which I haven't even invested. So like I'm making thousands of dollars over the years just by investing little bits with Raiz. So I think that is really cool. And the more I learn about investing, the more fascinated I become. So lastly, I've got down here a little tip from the weekend. So I had a friend's birthday and we went bowling and we played laser skirmish and it was so much fun. Happy birthday, Alicia. But I mean, it costs money to go bowling and to do laser skirmish. It was $22 or something like that. So it wasn't too much, but I could have spent so much more. Like some girls ordered chips and drinks, which is like totally fine. Some people ordered burgers, stuff like that. But your girl ate before she left. So I didn't buy any food down there and I had a drink bottle in the car, so I didn't get any drinks. I also had popcorn in the car, so for the drive home, if I was hungry, I had food and I didn't have to get any. So that's just a way to save like probably 20 bucks by the time you've bought some food and some drinks and stuff like that. So rather than spending 40 something dollars on celebrating my friend's birthday, I only spent 20 on the bowling and the games. So that's just a few tips on how I've been saving my money. Yeah, so far I'm just about at $20,000, which for me is huge and very exciting and well towards a house deposit. And I'm going to keep saving as much as possible until I'm a millionaire. So watch this space, watch me become a millionaire. I can't wait, I'm very excited. Only many hundreds of thousands of dollars to go, but we'll get there. Let me know what some of your favorite saving tips are. If you're a good saver, if you're a spender, let me know. I've always been a good saver, but I did have a bit of a patch where I was a little bit too much of a spender when I should have been a saver, and then I would have been much closer to my goals, but we've all been there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.